everybody. I am here for another day, almost to the end of this signature, but I'm going to be creating a spread, one page that's from a journal receipt book, and one that's from that's vellum. So I'm gonna first of all, I just want to say I have been unable to create the last few days. I'm heartbroken over the death or the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and I just could not create as a result of that. Don't know what this country has come to. Anyway, I've got several things I want to do, but I wanted you to know why I've been absent. I'm gonna go through this stencil, and this is a stencil that I got from Joggles, and I am going to use this Festive Berries Distress ink and go through, hopefully, because this is, see how thick this is, it's really overflowing, and I hope I can get this to work. Okay. Okay, I'll put that aside. So I've got I have a pocket that I made out of this little bag, and I put double-sided tape on the back of it, which I'm going to take off the backing and then stick it to this page. Well, I'm going to try anyway. Sometimes it's very difficult to get it off. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on this page and stick it down. Hopefully it'll stay. Okay, then I've got this sticker that I probably should have tried to start this before I got started here, but I didn't. Once you get it started, it comes right up, but first you gotta get it started. Well, oh, I think I got it now. Here we go. Now, if I can just get it down without it sticking to itself. Okay. And I think this part of that little bag that I'm gonna do some swatches from a different palette. This is one that I've got various colors in. I haven't used it in a while, and I do need to spray it to get it activated. I think I'm going to stay on this end, so this will activate that. You can see these are my pinks, and that's a purple and some blues. You notice that you may have noticed that I have lots of pink. I do love pink. And yellow. Yellow just reminds me of the sun. So I think if I can get it wet enough, I'm gonna put just a swatch of yellow down here. Okay, now I'm gonna put this aside. All right, well, while that's drying a little bit, I have a tag, and it's very thin, flimsy, so I'm gonna put a backing on it, and I've already put the tape on this as well. I hope you can see me. Well, get hold of it. There we go. And I'm going to try to attach it to this tag. This is a piece of watercolor paper, and I'll just snip it where I kind of didn't get it. I had it exactly, so which is hard to get it down exactly. I think what I'll do is ink the edges so that we don't see that white. I've got my hand in the yellow watercolor. Okay. I'm going to paint the yellow again. Okay. Now I'll continue with the tag. And because I covered the hole up, I've got to punch a new hole. So I've got this crocodile. Well, it's not a crocodile. This is We Are Memory Keepers. And I have to unlock it. And then I need to turn it over this way so I can see the hole. And it's, hard to get it exact. I hope I'll get close. Not too bad. Okay, and then I've got this piece of sari ribbon, and this is actually when you get the sari ribbon, they have long strips that they've torn, and then they stitch them together, so you get this bundle that's got a bunch of attached pieces. So that's the one that I'm using on this tag. So one of those places where they attached the two strips together. Now, I bought some, let me show you. I bought some new Caran d'Ache Neocolored pastels, Neo pastels. And they're creamy, they're soft pastels, not, or well, pastels is actually what they are. So I'm gonna trim this down to where it will fit on this tag. So this was actually a card that was in the pastels. Let's see how far off I am. I need to come down a little bit this way and a little bit this way. And this is slippery, so I don't think I'm going to try to do the, so they have another piece. Let's see how that looks. I think I'm just going to use this, but I'm going to trim it down a little bit more. And I'm going to round the corners, so I've got my little corner rounder here. Round. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put, I think, some Fabri-Tac. I found my 3-in-1, but it's over in another place. I'm not gonna use it. They're basically the same, or you can use them the same. Let's see. Let me get this right side up so my flamingo is not upside down. Okay, so we'll let that sit for a little bit. Set that aside. Try to get rid of these backings for the tape. They're just, they go all over the place. I think I'm going to dry those watercolors because otherwise I'm going to continue sticking my hand in. All right, let's see if I can keep my hand out of it until it really dries. Okay, so on this page, I'm gonna just draw a flower, I think. And this is a midliner. It's double-ended. There's a chisel tip here and a pointed tip on the other end. And I think I'm gonna use the chisel tip. And this one, they're made by Zebra. And I don't know, I don't see a color. Anyway, it's green. So I'm gonna just draw a stem. And then I'm gonna take this pink and add something to it so it's not just green. And I'm going to try out these Neo colors. I've got one it says it's purple, but does that look purple to you? I don't think so, but it's just a creamy pastel. And I have a green. This is called emerald green. And I'm gonna just drop that down, put a couple of leaves on it. All right. Okay, so let me see. I've got some words that I want to put on here, if I can locate them. I ran them through the sticker maker, and this is a quote by Muriel Ruckeyser. I don't know. And I'll show you where I got it. It's this 100 gathered thoughts for my dear friend. And it's a pad of paper, and every page has a quote, a different quote. Did you see that? Every page has a different quote. So I got this quote from this book, this pad. And I ran it through like I said, I ran it through the sticker maker, and I'm gonna add it. I was gonna add it at the bottom, but I've got more room at the top than I do the bottom, so let's do that instead. So we're gonna she wrote, "My lifetime listens to yours." I'll put this right here. Let's see if we need a little more color. They do smudge. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, then the only other thing that I have is I did this little cluster. I sewed it together. and it's got music sheet. It has 2 tickets. It's got canvas and cotton fabric, some embroidery floss, and some threads that were taken off the canvas. And I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to put it down with Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to put it on this side over here, but I want it that way. Oh, and there's a piece of lace in there too. And hold it for just a second. And I got these letters from House of Books. I've talked about. I've got those book parts from them, and I want to put this L down for lifetime and listens. And I'm going to put it right here and press it down. And before I put my tag in, I want to complete the drawing of those swatches. That one's the one that's got the broken tip on it. I want to use my Stabilo mark saw and see if I can't see if this can't bring some life to this botanical. Okay, now what else do I want to do? Do I want to do some splatters, maybe? Maybe with this Dr. P.H. Martin Bleed Proof White. And I'm only going to splatter on that page. Get enough from the cap. Don't ask me why, but splatters just make things come to life, I think. I don't know if you're a splatter girl or you're not, but I am. Now I need to dry it again. Got some splatters on this page too. If you can't control it, I know you're probably got some. I should cover it up. You can cover it so it's up and keep them from going that way. Tomorrow we'll figure out whatever we can do on the other side of the balcony. Really wet, and the stick is really slippery, so it's taking a while to dry. Let me see if I can blot some of it without doing too much damage. Okay, now finish drying it a little bit. And I think I want to go around the words too. Okay, so I do, well, let's put the tag in first. And there we are. This is the spread for today. So let's see, tomorrow we'll have that. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I only got more than I thought. 4. Well, I really have like 5, 6, 7 and a half. So we're not done yet. I hope you're not getting tired of it. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. And if you're a praying person, please pray for Charlie Cook's family, his wife. He was only 31 years old, and he was assassinated at an event for youth in Utah. Well, it's one of the colleges in Utah. And he leaves behind a young wife and 2 small children, a 3-year-old, and I believe his little boy is 16 months old. So please pray for them and all of the family that loves him. Anyway, I hate to get political, but it just breaks my heart that he's gone. I can't imagine how she must feel, his bride. Okay, so thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon for 7.5 more spreads. See you later.